Welcome to Health Tips on Lifestyle ABC with me, Fam Dorothy Dadebo. Obesity is a growing epidemic and more people than ever are struggling to control their weight. It is important to identify obesity as obesity and not as living a good life, and make strides to manage it the best way we can. And boy, do I know how extremely difficult it is to do that, because as a child, I often got called Obolo, a local slang for obese people. Obesity was my prison and I was its slave for years till I discovered the treasures of portion control. Portion control is simply controlling how much food you eat at a sitting, because increased portion sizes are thought to contribute to overeating and unwanted weight gain. This can be particularly daunting if you're an emotional eater like me. So today, I'll be sharing with you some tips to help you manage your weight. First on the list, change your plate size. As simple as it sounds, evidence suggests that the size of your plate, spoons, and glasses can unconsciously influence how much food you eat. For example, using a large plate can make food appear smaller, often leading to overeating. Therefore, a simple action such as swapping your usual plate, bowl, or serving spoon for a smaller alternative can reduce the amount of food you eat. Number 2, drink water. Drinking a glass of water up to 30 minutes before a meal will naturally aid portion control. Filling you up on water will make you less hungry, and being well hydrated also helps to distinguish between hunger and thirst. And I know you've experienced this because not every gnawing in your stomach means you're hungry. One study in middle-aged and older adults observed that drinking a bottle of water before each meal resulted in a 44% decline in weight over 12 weeks. Now, if you love eating out, you are not left out. Restaurants can sometimes serve large portions, so a tip is to eat half of the food on your plate and ask for a takeaway pack. This will save you a lot of calories and help prevent overeating. Alternatively, you could share a meal with someone or order a starter and a side instead of a main dish. Just remember that buffet styles and all-you-can-eat restaurants should not be your go-to because it's very easy to overindulge. Again, rather than eating snacks from the original packaging, empty them into a small bowl to prevent eating more than you need. The same applies to bulk portions of family meals. Rather than serving food directly from the stove, reportion it into plates before serving. Doing so will help prevent overfilling your plate and discourage returning for seconds. And this is very helpful in preventing childhood obesity. Moving on, do you know your brain can take around 20 minutes to register that you are full after eating? So, slowing down can reduce your total intake. In addition, eating on the go or while distracted or watching TV boosts your likelihood of overeating. Therefore, focusing on your meal and refusing to rush increases the chances you'll enjoy it and control your portion sizes. Eat with the right kind of food, because conscious eating has come to stay. Don't just eat because that's what is available, but make an effort to ensure that the food you are eating will nourish your body with the right nutrients. You can achieve this by making fruits and vegetables a staple in your house, cooking your food at low to medium heat to conserve the nutrients, and eating raw and processed foods. I hope these tips are helpful, and this has been Health Tips on Lifestyle ABC with me, Fam Dorothy Dadebo. Have an amazing weekend.